and welcome to the third installment of LEF Conversations, part of the run-up series for the S&P Global Platts Virtual London Energy Forum on February 22nd. Today, our focus is on digitalization in the commodities and energy markets. I'm Beth Evans, Global Director of News at Platts. Joining me is Alessandro Sanos, Global Director of Commodities with Refinitiv, a London Stock Exchange Group business. Alessandro, in the past year, what sort of shift have you seen in the dynamics of commodities and energy trading?
Thank you, Beth, for inviting me. When speaking to market participants, CTOs and heads of trading desks often tell me that their people spend a lot of time and resources on managing data. In today's information-rich environment, data is being democratized, and the number and variety of new data sources are continuously increasing. So it's not unusual for an analyst or a data scientist to spend up to 80 or 90% of their time just managing data. And after they discover a new data source, they need to ingest it, map it, and spend time in normalizing it, as different sources often come with different formats. And then they need to commingle all these sources with the proprietary data in their systems. So the shift that I'm seeing is that data management is emerging as a new competitive advantage. Data is being democratized, and virtually all energy traders and analysts can now access data sets that were not previously available or affordable. So what is becoming increasingly critical is how well and how quickly energy trading companies manage different data sources, how they can blend market data with their proprietary information, apply technology to generate insights, and then seamlessly distribute those insights across the organization to make informed decisions ahead of their competitors.
Can you tell me more about the difference between digitization, digitalization, and digital transformation?
Sure. These three terms are sometimes used interchangeably, as their definition can be blurred sometimes. Digitization is a process of transforming analog information into a digital form, say converting handwritten notes or records into digital records. Digitalization is a process of applying technology on those digital records to find better and more efficient ways to do the things that we do and to drive enhanced outcomes. I would therefore say that digitization is the foundation of digitalization. And in turn, digitalization is the foundation of digital transformation, where digital transformation integrates digital technology into all areas of a business to reimagine the use of technology, people, and processes. The aim is to fundamentally change how the company operates to quickly adapt and respond to changes of its ecosystem. This context is not new, as to remain in business, companies always needed to adapt. But the rules of success have changed, as the pervasive use of technology into all areas of the business and the speed of change as well reached levels which were never seen before. And the COVID-19 pandemic was a wake-up call for companies to have a plan to deal with disruptions. And from what I've seen, it has put on the fast track the digitalization agenda.
And how is all this impacting the wider market?
The impact on the energy market are profound and varied. But one impact that I would like to highlight, and that is often overlooked, is that the data and technology race brought a big change in talent demographics. In energy trading, talent is evolving rapidly. Trading houses have started competing with financial institutions and hedge funds to hire a new generation of traders, analysts, and data scientists able to navigate this new digital world, code, and interact with data. But when I think at the future, at the new exciting technologies and the rise of artificial intelligence, I'm not a fan of dystopian views of the future. Digital transformation is as much about transforming business processes as it is about to empower talent. So I do not believe that energy trading machines will replace humans, but I do believe that smart humans will be enabled by smarter machines.
How should companies prioritize new technology projects as they come along?
From my experience, success will result from a continuous anticipation process rather than a series of distinct and disjoint technology projects. What is key is to have a disruptive vision, a willingness to experiment, and the strong support and commitment from senior leadership. At the same time, it is crucial to get the basics right. It is somehow self-defeating to start investing in the latest technology buzzword if the basics are not there. So coming back to data, when companies look at leveraging machine learning, artificial intelligence, or even bots, it is key to start the process from building a strong data foundation. Otherwise, all these exciting technologies will not be able to deliver on the promise.
What would your top 3 tips be? If you had to boil it all down, Alessandro, top 3 tips for commodities and energy companies embarking on digitization.
The first tip I would give is the importance of getting the basics right. This is essential. In the excitement of exploring or adopting the latest technology buzzword, sometimes this step is overlooked. The majority of the new technologies in energy trading need a reliable data layer that companies can trust. Otherwise, as the old saying goes, garbage in, garbage out. The second tip is that to channel the multitude of different data sets available, companies need data management strategy for collecting, processing, and acting upon the tidal wave of data. And all the new information sources available allow traders, analysts, and data scientists to explore the market from various angles. But it can be an overwhelming experience as they face the inevitable hurdles and issues around data integration, enrichment, tagging, infrastructure, and so on. So if data management were easy, all energy trading companies would already been doing it. This is where we can assist. Coming to the third tip, and from my discussion with clients, the best way to approach the digitalization challenge is to think big, but start small. Look at your value chain, recognize your advantages, and then guided by the broader business strategy, identify a match, or maybe just find a compromise between the specific needs of your company and the available technologies that can solve for those needs. So my suggestion would be to focus on those solutions that can scale fast and of course that are within budget. This approach lowers the total cost of ownership, protects trading companies from a never-ending implementation phase, and it frees up the time of traders, analysts, and data scientists who will be able to focus on their job instead of spending the majority of their day fighting with different data sources. So think big, but start small, and take small steps to start building over your business and time.
Thank you, Alessandro. And thank you for joining us. Hope to virtually see you on February 22nd at the S&P Global Platts London Energy Forum. In the meantime, check out Platts.com to find out more about the blockchain-based microgrid distro that Platts deployed in the Port of Rotterdam, along with our price assessments, analytics, and news.